Good morning, students. Welcome back to the grammar lesson. Today we are going to start clauses as many of my students they demanded for the clauses. Today I'll continue with the clauses. So let's get started. So children, today I will speak mainly about clauses. Okay, what are the clauses? Children, if you remember, I taught you the phrases. Okay, the phrases are also the part of sentence, clauses are also the part of sentence. Clauses are the group of words, phrases are the group of words. Okay, but then what is the difference? See the difference. When I talk about clauses, clauses are the part of sentence, they have the group of words, they have the subject, they have the finite verbs, and they have a complete sense. Okay, phrases, this part is okay. Phrases are the part of sentence, they have the group of words, but they don't have a complete sense and they don't have a subject and a finite verb. Means a subject and a verb they don't have. So this is only the difference where how they are the part of sentence. If I say you may sit wherever you like, here this is you may sit is a clause. Okay, why? Because it has a subject and a verb. Okay, when it has a subject and a verb, it is clause. Okay, so mainly today we'll discuss about the clauses are of three types: main clause, subordinate clause, and the coordinate clause. Okay, so what is the main clause? Children, one thing you keep it in mind when we talk about the clauses, these are not the part of a speech, these are the part of sentence. It means what are mainly the three types of sentence: simple sentence, compound sentence, and the complex sentence. When we talk about the main clause, it means simple sentence. When we talk about the coordinate clause, it means the compound sentence. And when we talk about the subordinate clause, it means where we have the use of subordinate clause, it become a complex sentence. When you will read, it will be easy for you to understand. So today mainly we'll discuss about the main clause and the subordinate clause. Now, what are the main clause? Children, main clause are also known as the independent clause. Like as your parents are independent, they are not dependent on you. But when we talk about the subordinate clause, they are the dependent clause. Like you are depend on your parents. The same, these subordinate clauses are depend on main clauses. Okay, now main clauses are the clauses which has a complete sense and they have a finite verb. They have a finite verb. Okay, like when I say you may sit, it has a subject and it has a finite verb. So when I say you may sit, it does not, this sentence doesn't need any other word to complete its sense. I miss it, you miss it, you sit, you miss it. But when I add this sentence like you may sit wherever you like, you may sit where you like. Here, if I read the two part of the sentence, one is you may sit and another is where you like. If I say where you like, this sentence is not complete. It needs something to complete its sense. So here it needs you may sit where you like. If I talk, you may sit is a independent clause and where you like is a dependent clause because this is depend on this. Okay. Now see, the main clause are the independent and subordinate clause. They need some more words to complete its sense and they have the subject and the verb but they are added with some other word which are incomplete and they need something to complete. When we talk about the coordinate clause, children, coordinate clause are added with the coordinating conjunctions and subordinate clause are added with the subordinating conjunctions. Okay, so they give the sense of a complex sentence. Main clause give the sense of a simple sentence, and coordinate we can say the compound sentence. What are compound sentence? If you remember, where they are joining by the coordinate clause, where the both the sentence are independent. Okay, for example, if I say Sajal went to the market and bought some sweets. Here, this sentence does not want any other sentence. Sajal went to the market. Here, this sentence is complete. You may say it is a finite clause. Okay? Because it is a main clause. You can say because here this is a complete sentence. On the other hand, you leave this conjunction and but you see bought some sweets. So here also who bought some sweets? Sajal. Sajal bought some sweets. It is also a independent okay clause. So when a sentence has two independent clause, we can say them coordinate clause. In a sentence where we have one independent and one dependent clause, these are main clause and the subordinate clause. See with the examples, if I say Kajal knows that Khushi will not come. If I say Kajal knows, here this is a complete sentence. Kajal knows. If you ask me something, ma'am, could you please help me out? The girl who knows the sum, I may say Kajal knows. So when I say Kajal knows, it is a complete sense. Okay, but if I say only that Khushi will not come, that Khushi will not come. So you need this sentence need the help of a main clause. So this is that Khushi will not come is a subordinate clause and main clause Kajal knows. Okay. So children, see the another sentence. Knowing that he is a culprit, knowing that he is a culprit, I excuse him. If I read only this part of the sentence, that he is a culprit, that he is a culprit, it is a subordinate clause because it is not giving you whether it has a subject and a verb, but no finite because it is a in it is not a it is dependent sentence. It is depend on this I excuse him. If I only say I excuse him, so it is a complete sense. It is only a complete sense with a subject and a verb and does not want any other part of a sentence to complete the meaning. I excuse him. Okay. But a full sentence, knowing that he is a culprit, I excuse him. The part of the sentence which do not want any other word to complete the sense is a main clause, and the part of the sentence which needs other words to complete the sense is called subordinate clause. Children, now in the next class, I will give you more detail about subordinate clause, the types of subordinate clause, where we will mainly discuss about the noun clause, adjective clause, and the adverb clause in an easy way. Till then, I want you to go fresh yourself and make this chart which I have given to you. Thank you and have a good day.